I asked what this government is doing to get out ahead of this growing crisis and prevent meth addiction and crime. Because we've been calling for something as simple as billboards and ads for more than a year, and this Premier is currently breaking a promise to end political advertising because self-serving billboards and radio ads about the PSD have started to pop up around the city. Combien dépense ce gouvernement sur l'autopublicité et non pas sur la prévention? How much is this government spending on shameful self-promotion instead of drug prevention?
The Honourable First Minister.
Well, we've actually invested millions of dollars in crime prevention initiatives and about a 15th of what the NDP spent on shameless self-promotion, as the member categorizes it. He needs to look no further, however, than his Liberal colleagues to the east. In terms of the national advertising campaigns they are currently running on at least 4 different topics where they are spending millions of dollars. There was only one taxpayer's pocket, and his allies in Eastern Canada failed to recognize that those expenses are paid by Manitobans without return.
The Honourable Leader of the Second Opposition on a final supplementary.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. There are 2 very serious problems. One is that outside in the real world we have home invasions, we have assaults on the street, the police are collecting machetes in walkways, the Millennium Library has had to introduce security measures, and crime in St. Boniface is up 30%. The other problem is in this chamber, because the Premier and his ministers continually put false information on the record about the budget. Because every budget they have delivered to date has been a bait and switch. When the Premier makes big promises on health and then cuts by $247 million, how are we supposed to believe that anything in this budget about methamphetamine and crime or anything else is real?
The Honourable First Minister.
Well, so much for sunny ways. The fact of the matter is we've increased provincial police funding over last year in this budget by $6.8 million. Madam Speaker, we've invested $2.5 million additional in custody corrections. We've invested $250,000 in community-based crime prevention programs, distributed nearly $500,000 through the Proceeds of Crime Fund, invested $363,000 in a new strategic innovation unit set up to review comprehensive review of our policing with the goal of reducing crime. These are all initiatives in this year's budget, Madam Speaker, and given more time, I'll go on with the other initiatives we're proceeding with that continue from the first 2 years that we were in government.